And people are like, yeah, I'm coming. Don't worry, I'll be there. For sure. Like, Gil, I'ma be there for you. I'ma be the woman you need me to be. And I'ma be there for you. And I'm like, oh, sisters, you know. Guess who's here? Guess who's here? Oh, whose voice is that? Ma? Mommy? Yeah, it's a bit far. Hi! And then, so, I go to Soweto and Dube. And then I go to Vanderbale Park, which is like an hour, close to Bosasobo. And then I go to Citybang, which is about probably another hour. And then Hillbrow. The Gabsters. The reason why I picked up the cameras because they came with goodies. You saw that heck? What do you think? It's moving. Wait, okay, you can't see now. No, I'm showing them because I'm unpacking here, so I'm like, if I wait, then I won't show them because you know, guys, that's what normally happens to the vlogs. I read. Okay. Hold on. So we have, these are called Ematapane. I don't know what they're called in English. I think madumi. They're not madumis. It's not sweet potato. So sweet potato is sweet. This is very salty. I would actually say it tastes a lot like plantain. Almost kind of sort of maybe. I could be lying. But this is my favorite. I don't like sweet potato. This is what I love. And then you guys know. These are raw peanuts. And it's a big old bag of peanuts. And how we make these ones. You can roast them, obviously. You can whatever them and then put them and then fry them with salt and water. But my favorite is you put them in the cask. Is it a cask? Yeah. And they put water and salt and you boil them. They take hours to cook, but yeah, it's the best. I'm going through the things as they've come, guys. Hey, I need to tell you a story. There's the small things, my people. The small things. Cooler bag. Guess what is in the cooler bag? And I would just like to remind you that in Swaziland it is a type of festival season this year. If you're Swazi, you know what festival it is. You know. It's the festival that has people lying on the streets. It's that festival. It's Elephant Food Festival. Umbila. Yeah. Umbila. Wait. Oh, I need to put you guys down. Okay, you are down. First, let's start with the mealies. Oh, and it's boiled. Boiled mealies. Ready to eat boiled mealies. I wish I actually had a microwave so I could just warm it up nicely. How? Okay. Otherwise they're gonna explode. Yeah. It's Amarula season, people. Guys, this is Amarula beer. This is home. The real Makoi. It's even got the little Amarula fruit. Can you see it there? I'm putting it in the sink because this thing explodes. Like, it it's fire. But this is Amarula beer, people, and it's still cooking. The longer you keep it in here, it's on. I figure I'm gonna bring you guys along with me to Soweto today. So I'm doing a peace job, people. I'm doing a peace job. So remember when I told you guys that I was going to Cape Town? Oh my god, I can't hold this thing. It's not holding. It's not holding. Okay, let me figure my life out before I get into a car accident. I'm gonna hold it with my hands. So guys, I'm going on my way to Soweto. Soweto stands for Southwest Township, and it is probably South Africa's most iconic township, if there ever was. If you don't know, South Africa had racial segregation, and black people and white people couldn't live together in harmony. There was no ebony and ivory. So the apartheid government created basically like townships just outside of sort of main areas where black people would live and also colored people would live, and basically the workforce would have to travel into town to like work and stuff. But Soweto is also close to, or the south of Johannesburg is sort of where all the gold mining in Johannesburg happened, because Johannesburg is actually a gold mining town. And all of these yellow mountains that are like flat, that look like plateaus, are actually, oh, let me show you, are actually mine dumps. So this is what comes out of the ground when people are mining. So there's a big hole basically underneath, sort of over there. So yeah, we're going to Soweto. I'm collecting data there, and it's gonna be cool. Let's see what else you can see. And then Johannesburg, the main city, is like at the back over there, like behind me, and on that side of the world. So, oh, stop sign. So you'll see that on these hills there's like grass and stuff. So basically what happens is like this wind, this sand, this yellow sand is actually really not good for you, and it blows around everywhere. It's like a fine sand. It blows around, and it's like, it's a havoc. It's like an environmental havoc for the people who live, especially for people who live in this area. So mines have been tasked to try and rehabilitate those like heaps of sand, but you have to like spend a lot of money to get things to grow on it, to stop the wind from blowing and stuff. So you can see, well, you could see that there's actually like, it's not completely like there's patches on it. So it's like sand, there's grass in some areas, and then it's sandy in some areas and whatever, because it's a lot of work rehabilitating these, like a lot of work and a lot of money, and some mines just don't want to put the money in. I'm not saying this mine in particular doesn't want to put the money in, but I'm just saying, you know, like, I'm just saying, no, I'm not just saying anything about this mine. I'm just saying, like, in general, it's a lot of money and a lot of work to rehabilitate these heaps. Okay, I need to finish driving, y'all. Let's finish driving. Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday! So Soweto is where probably like Nelson Mandela used to live, who was a Nobel Peace Prize winner. Archbishop Desmond Tutu used to live. Actually, they used to live on the same street. So like the street that they used to live in is like quite a famous street, because it's the only street in the world where 2 Nobel Peace Prize winners came out, and that's Vilakazi Street. So there's Soweto. As you can see, the buildings are starting. We are almost there, like another 10 minutes and I'll be at my site. Yeah, so I mean, Soweto is very iconic. A lot of sort of South Africa's stars come from Soweto. In the olden days during apartheid, and even now, like so many people like are built and created in Soweto, or are products of Soweto. It is like amazing, but at the same time it comes from a not so pretty past, right? So it's a bit of an issue, you know. But we are there. Is it blurry? There it is. Like over 1.5 million people live here. There's more people in Soweto than there is in Swaziland. Just let that sink into your mind. Just a whole country lives in like in land less than Swaziland. Like Soweto is smaller, is like probably 3 times smaller than Swaziland, yet it has more people than Swaziland. Okay, I'm almost there. Bye, y'all. So my life right now, I don't know if you guys saw that other car, but this water goes deep, yo. So my car is on the pavement. I'm gonna put it here out of the pavement. Ooh, it's in the water, yo. We're in the water. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And we are out the water. And all these other cars need to do the same. I've seen so much of Joburg. Guys, I've seen so much of Joburg with this research, like you don't understand. Like, I've done Johannesburg Townships, I've been to Zidibeng, I've been to Bopilong, I'm currently in Everton, and today it was rain. It's raining cats and dogs, so it's flooded everywhere. Like, I've had so many hair-raising moments. I can't actually, like, I don't know what my name is. Like, I'm just like super driver. I do trust my driving skills though. Like, honestly, you guys, I trust my driving skills. Like, and I've always wanted to be like a race car driver. And if there's anyone out there, I would love to do a defense driving course, because I love me some speed. So a defense one and an offensive one. Actually, maybe an offensive one, not a defense one. But yeah, I love speed. Like, I hate driving in town because of all the stops and goes, but speed is my babe. Anyway, so I trust my driving, like, absolutely. Like, I trust my driving. I know I'm in safe hands. Like, when people get in my car, I'm not like, oh my god, you know. So yeah. Hey Gabsters, how are you guys doing? Woo! It is officially 16:59. This is the first thing I've eaten all day. This is the Willie's bulgur wheat quinoa pesto salad. I've been in Vanderbijl Park and in the field. That's what we call, when you're out collecting data, you say you are in the field. I've been in the field the whole day. This is the first thing to go through my mouth, except for juice that I've been having with my participants. But this is it. Like, I haven't eaten anything. I was actually at Willie's, you guys. I was in the queue. I had to eat. I had to grab one of those carb clever little like bars, like nut bars, because I actually was feeling so faint. I thought I was gonna like faint in the queue. But you know, it's so hard sometimes making good food decisions when you're in the field, because you can only eat what's around. Like, since I've started doing this research, I've eaten like McDonald's. Granted, it was a veggie burger. McDonald's veggie burgers, guys, although like I'm not a fan of McDonald's in general, their veggie burgers are awesome. And then what I didn't know is you could actually change the sauce and not only get it with tomato sauce. And they do this like hot sauce. Yo, that veggie burger with that hot sauce, delicious. So I've had McDonald's. And other really not so healthy foods. But I'm happy to say I didn't have any Enterprise bologna or Viennas or anything like that, so I don't feel so bad. Although, I mean, most of my research is in the townships, right? So I passed a couple of Kota places and I was like, before the whole thing came out. And in my mind I was like, okay, I know where all these spots are, and like noting down where all the ones that I think like I would want to eat from like are. You know, like at the end of the research I'll probably, like when I go back to for the last time, I'll buy it. And then Listrosis happened, and now like my Kota dreams have crumbled. My Kota dreams are gone. This salad is not bad. I didn't warm it up. I'm not sure if I should have. I'm not sure if it would taste better if I had. There is sun-dried tomato here, and I'm sure they always taste better when they're a bit warmer because they just chew better. But I'm actually not a fan of sun-dried tomatoes. I don't like because they dry them with the skin on. You always get that like those slippery, you know, like when you cook tomato skin, you get that slipperiness. It's so odd. Guys, I filmed a video telling you guys that like, no, I did a voiceover of a video telling you guys that like I have filmed the Q&A, but I haven't
that I'm having issues with it, and that was over a week ago. So my announcement about the Q&A is also late, so please don't judge me. Research has been hard. Like, it's not hard doing the actual job, but like finding people and people showing up when they're supposed to show up, and not like saying, yeah, I'm gonna come, and then not coming, and then like you run behind of like the numbers of participants, because usually you have to hit like a certain number, and people are like, yeah, I'm coming, don't worry, I'll be there. For sure, like, girl, I'ma be there for you. I'ma be the woman you need me to be, and I'ma be there for you. And I'm like, oh, sisters, you know, that's my girl, you know, like we're Wakandering out here. And then they don't Wakanda with me on the day of the show up. Raise my hopes and dash them. Anyway. I'm at the Val Mall. The other day I went to Soweto. No, not even, Lenasia. And they have a mall there called Trade Route Mall. I've never actually seen that mall. I never even knew it existed. It's so big, you guys. That thing reminded me of like Century City. Although I didn't go all the way in, but I get the feeling it's really big. I'm eating pesto, so if there's any greenery happening in my mouth, I'm really sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, this place has potholes, you guys. Potholes. I'm actually on the pavement because that whole road, that is a pothole, people. That is an entire pothole. So we now drive on the pavement because no car can go in there. See? Let me show you that taxi. Gets on the pavement, drives around, because this entire road is a bloody pothole. What the hell? Potholes. Like, I went to Everton. I've been to so many places I never thought I'd go to. I went to Everton. The potholes there. Okay, between Everton, Bopilong, Vanderbilt Park, and Sidibeng, Everton has the biggest pothole. Actually, Everton's got the biggest potholes I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, potholes that take up the whole lane of the road and go like 2 tires deep. I was driving, even when you drive on one, you feel like you are like driving at 5. And it was raining, and the roads already like collect water, so you can't even see where, like, you can't say where there's water, there's a pothole, where there isn't water, there isn't a pothole. It's like, I don't know how the hell they made those roads, but it's just like, I'm still hungry, y'all, but okay, there's that much left. I almost said there's a hair in my food, but I think it's my hunger, seeing things. I've got an event to go to tonight at 6 o'clock, but I don't know if I'm going to make it.
This My social isolation instinct is strong.
Buy milk and honey. Cape Town, you've been amazing as usual. Look at our Billy Bob. Is our oops here? Yay! Let's go! Did you guys check out my channel?